Hey man, say man, y'all already know what's going on. It's another motherfucking MarkoVelli reacts, but not your typical MarkoVelli reacts, because it's not any music, it's not any games, it's just I guess what you can call it your average reaction video to BS going on. Kind of like my crash out video I did a couple weeks ago with my boy Rax. But this one is about B.O. Lil Kenny. I remember this dude. We went to the same school. I don't think we had any classes together. We went to the prep together. It was like prep is alternative school basically. It's like you get kicked out of schools, or if you're trying to up your grades, and you can do like a year in one semester. So like it's kind of for fallbacks and whatnot. But I guess he got caught up in some beef after Dolph's death. Now I know he was a little bit tied to Dolph, but sometimes I know these videos be all motherfucking cap because they don't know what the hell they be talking about sometimes. So really, I'm just here to debunk and I guess learn something if the nigga actually did some digging. But yeah, man, we got some action. This is HipHop Daily's expose on Memphis rap beef heating up after Dolph's death. So y'all make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe button. We finna get right into this shit. Let's do this shit.
Bodies have been dropping all over the place in Memphis ever since young Dolph died, and now one of his homies is heating the streets up even more. B.O. Lil Kenny came out of the feds and started popping.
Nigga, was that DJ Drummer?
Bodies have been dropping all over the place in Memphis ever since young Dolph died, and now one of his homies is heating the streets.
Why the fuck is DJ Drummer? Is that DJ Drummer? This nigga look like DJ Drummer if that's not DJ Drummer.
Streets up even more. B.O. Lil Kenny came out of the feds and started popping off in the rap game, but a lot of fans have no idea that he might be
this little nigga wild, bro.
Sparking a whole new wave of violence in the city, and that's why his homies just got hit with the RICO. A lot of people only heard about B.O. Lil Kenny after he got out of prison and linked up with Quality Control Records, but he's had a name in Memphis for years, and there's a good reason that rumors say he's got a huge bag on his head right now. But before we get into the hats his crew's allegedly catching and why Yo Gotti and the feds both want to take him out, you gotta know about B.O. Lil Kenny's come up. Lil Kenny's from the south side of the city and started a crew called Young Mob with his homie Stupid Duke. Lil Kenny and Stupid Duke were both rapping too.
Spooky dude! You seen hits, I get in the car.
You seen hits, I get in the car. Slamming on shit like a ring Jabbar. Shot through her city, she saying to stop.
That nigga bumping.
Kenny and Stupid Duke were both rapping too. And by the time it started Young Mob, Yo Gotti was already one of the biggest rappers in the South. Lil Kenny and his homies didn't have any beef with Gotti at first, and rumors said that Lil Kenny wanted to link up with Yo Gotti in the booth. It's not clear exactly how it went down, but some sources claim that Lil Kenny and Gotti's crews were both in the same club, and Lil Kenny tried to talk to Gotti about making music. But then, the situation went left, and Gotti's crew allegedly started throwing water at the Young Mob dudes. Then in 2010, Lil Kenny's homie OG
damn, that's... Wait, what? Lil Kenny was a part of that? I'm about to say, like, that was OG Boo Dirty. That nigga ended up getting shot in the ass. I remember that shit. It was like everybody was going crazy about OG Boo Dirty in high school. Like, this nigga, he was taking over. I forgot what the fuck song he was. But it was like, if you look it up, it's an old video. This nigga walking through the hood and nigga got dreads and shit. That was back when the nigga had dreads. And yeah, nah, he was like up and coming in the city. And you know, as usual, I think Gotti was fucking with him at first, I thought. But yeah, something ended up turning sour to where they ended up funking off in the club, and yeah, Boo Dirty ended up getting shot in the ass and shit. Everybody was like, Gotti ended up shooting his ass. It was really the security and shit.
Already got into an argument with Yo Gotti outside the club in Memphis. A dude tried to step in and cool the situation off, but then OG Boo Dirty punched the dude and both sides started shooting. Lil Kenny was there when it went down too, and everybody ended up getting arrested. OG Boo Dirty got shot in the ass and survived, but someone else got hit and didn't make it out alive. OG Boo Dirty is also Stupid Duke's brother, so after that night, Young Mob was beefing with Yo Gotti and the CMG crew heavy.
Yeah, I remember that. Yep, like, yep, Young Mob did not fuck with anything North Memphis, nigga. For real. It was another gang. It was called Fam Mob and all type of shit. They would be with Fam Mob and some more motherfuckers. I forgot. Man, motherfuckers keep texting me, my fault. But yeah, nah, they was not fucking with nobody in North Memphis, nigga. Yeah, you know, got it home bases in North Memphis. And then, what you call it, Young Mob, they over there like South Memphis, East Memphis a little bit. They actually, I think, was more East Memphis. He said South Memphis. I thought it was more East Memphis. I know so many East Memphis niggas that's Young Mob.
Humbeat already died because of the beef, but Lil Kenny and Young Mob had other issues with Yo Gotti besides the shooting.
Imagine being able to build anything just by
Lil Kenny was tied with Young Dolph, and he said that Dolph was one of the only dudes in the city who kept rocking with him when Lil Kenny started catching cases.
Man, you know, Dolph, they were my partner, bro. But it just was like, man, before we talk, even though I was in jail, you know what I'm saying? We would keep a little contact here and there, you know what I'm saying? And then look, of course, he'd be, B.O., this what we gonna do. Just go and get home, you know what I'm saying?
Lil Kenny was trying to make it in the rap game, but he still had both feet in the trenches. A lot of people were giving up on him, but Dolph always pushed Lil Kenny to stay on the grind. There was a good chance that Lil Kenny would have ended up signing to Dolph's Paper Route label, but then Lil Kenny did 4.5 years in prison, and Dolph was already dead by the time he came home. Dolph getting killed wasn't the only thing that changed though. OG Boo Dirty was involved with the shooting that really sparked Young Mob's beef with Yo Gotti.
Man, rest in peace, fucking Flipper, bro. Yeah, that shit, bro. That shit, like, that was one of the 2 celebrity deaths that, like, hurt me, fool. Like, for real. Like, Dolph and Bernie Mac. I did not know I fucked with Dolph that heavy. Like, I knew I looked up to him because he was like one of the only niggas that bragged about, like, I ain't have to do all the roo-rah shit, nigga. Like, yeah, this is all about hustling and making money, you know what I'm saying, being the man around my part. And like, it was like that example out of Memphis though. Like, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't too many Memphis examples. He was that example of, like, you ain't have to do all the roo-rah shit. Like Dolph was just the easiest to relate to, cause, you know, I ain't have to touch the white. I be flipping bowls of green. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just relatable. You know, at least to my part, it was just relatable.
For Yo Gotti, and after Gucci signed OG Boo Dirty to his label, they dropped a Yo Gotti diss track, and OG Boo Dirty raps, "Fuck these rappers, I expose these niggas. All these goons can't hold these niggas. Red, white, and blue, you the police, nigga. Shawty get the fire, put a hole in the nigga." But then a few years later, OG Boo Dirty squashed the beef with Gotti. B.O. Lil Kenny wasn't cool with that, but OG Boo Dirty wasn't the only dude from their side who got cool with Gotti. Moneybagg Yo used to be cool with Young Mob and Young Dolph too.
Nigga, I did not know OG Boo Dirty and Yo Gotti got cool. What? When did that happen?
The dude from their side who got cool with Gotti. Moneybagg Yo used to be cool with Young Mob and Young Dolph. Wasn't Dirty squashed the beef with Gotti. B.O. Lil Kenny wasn't cool with that, but OG Boo Dirty wasn't the only dude from their side who got cool with Gotti. Moneybagg Yo used to be cool with Young Mob and Young Dolph too, but then he ended up signing to Yo Gotti and started chilling with Young Mob's ops from a crew called KSBG. KSBG had a lot of shooters in the city, but they got rappers too like Big 30. Moneybagg Yo sparked a lot of drama when he linked up with Yo Gotti, and on the track Questions, Moneybagg said he wasn't speaking on it and raps, "How you fuck with Gotti? He from the other side. He's my nigga. Man, how that shit happen? Don't worry about it." According to some paperwork, Moneybagg Yo had KSBG putting in work against Young Mob for him, and that's why B.O. Lil Kenny's homie Stupid Duke almost got killed by them in 2021. Stupid Duke was chilling outside of a barbershop when the ops slid through and tried to take him out, but he made it out alive and clapped back a couple years later. In 2023, Stupid Duke and some other dudes from Young Mob tried to snatch a chain from a rapper named Tripstar. Tripstar was signed to Moneybagg Yo back then, and that's allegedly why he had a target on his back from Young.
How come I don't remember that shit? It's a nigga named Dripstar. I don't remember shit about Dripstar.
Young Mob. Stupid Duke and his homies allegedly caught Tripstar at a restaurant and tried to take his chain. But then, the situation turned into a shootout and one of Stupid Duke's homies got killed. Young Mob wasn't the only crew losing people though, and 2 Young Mob affiliates got booked for killing Big 30's homie, Cheese Dollar. Stupid Duke got booked for the shootout that got his homie killed. And what's crazy is that he had just served a 9-year sentence and wasn't even out a year before he went back inside. 2023 was a crazy year in the Young Mob and KSBG beef. Young Mob allegedly killed a dude from KSBG named Big Grape. Then KSBG clapped.
See, this was like this nigga showing Big Mooch Grape.
Young Mob
he alive like a motherfucker. Why is he showing Big Grape?
Killed a dude from KSBG named Big Grape. Then KSBG clapped.
It must have been just another nigga named Big Grape. Why he showing Mooch?
Back.
For nearly 50 years, Harbor Freight has been a reliable source for the widest variety of tools at affordable prices.
and allegedly took out Mick Moda and TJ from Young Mob.
Jesus, man, this not what the life we trying to live though, for real. And man, this not.
And allegedly took out Mick Moda and TJ from Young Mob.
Jesus, man, this.
That's how Big Motor died. I don't know what or how true this is, bro. You know this should be so capped, bro. Like I'm in Las Vegas right now. I've been here for what 5-6 years, and this shit, like a lot of the new gangs I'm hearing, the KSGBs, that shit like new. So I don't know about none of these motherfuckers. You know. But Big Motor, I remember Big Motor. I don't think that's Big Motor. That might be TJ. Big Motor was big black ass nigga who robbed motherfucking what's his face? Shy Glizzy. Yeah, that Big Motor niggas look like stupid. Look like Duke. Real Big Motor. His rapping was ass. He couldn't really rap like that, but you know what I'm saying? He was active like a motherfucker. He was active as a bitch.
Back and allegedly took out Mick Moda and TJ from Young Mob.
Jesus, man, this not what the life we trying to live though, for real. And they had to shoot the whole car.
Then in 2024, Young Mob took another big hit when the cops came down on them with a huge case. The cops said that Young Mob was pushing fentanyl, meth, and weed all over Memphis. And when they raided their stash houses,
I did not see. I ain't know none of this shit. This shit happening. When did this shit happen? Oh no, okay. This is it. Yeah, that shit happened. Okay. Damn.
Fentanyl, meth, and weed all over Memphis. And when they raided their stash houses, they found almost 30 guns too.
Your mom got big as hell while I was gone. Damn, shit.
The cops said that Stupid Duke was ordering hits on the phone too. They took down 18 alleged Young Mob affiliates. But that wasn't the end of the story. While Stupid Duke and Young Mob were tearing up the streets, BEO Lil Kenny came home and started popping off in the rap game and allegedly self-snitched about one of the most shocking murders in the city. Getting locked up for almost 5 years definitely slowed him down, but Lil Kenny came home and hopped right back in the booth. He was in a halfway house at first, but Lil Kenny knew he couldn't do that in Memphis. Young Mob had beef all over the city, and Lil Kenny said he would have needed a gun in the halfway house in Memphis because the ops would have been trying to get at him.
I go to a halfway house, I gotta have a gun because everybody up on who I am, you know what I'm saying? They know who I'm with, you know what I'm saying? They know who I'm always rolling with, you get what I'm saying? So just in the, when people know, oh, Lil Kenny here, oh, Lil Kenny at the halfway house, you know what I'm saying? It just, words get out.
Moneybagg Yo and OG Boo Dirty might have squashed the beef with Yo Gotti and some other ops, but BEO Lil Kenny wasn't on that type of time at all. OG Boo.
Yeah, see, I don't know how true that is, because you know that I've never heard of these niggas clearing it up. Or maybe I'm just motherfucking. Like I said, I've been gone for years. Maybe that's, I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask around.
Dirty also linked up with Finesse 2 times after Finesse had dissed Young Mob. So BEO Lil Kenny started airing them out on Instagram.
You wouldn't be nothing if we weren't moving how we were moving. He made you. You made. Yeah, of course you don't feel the way we feel. You ain't never slid.
Lil Kenny said OG Boo Dirty never did anything in the streets, and that's why he was cool with linking up with the ops. OG Boo Dirty and Finesse 2 times made it.
Damn. Nah, he Boo Dirty. Damn. Well, damn. I ain't know that shit.
A track called Real Recognize Real, and OG Boo Dirty said that suckers wanted him to beef with Finesse.
Beef about some shit I done said, like, you know, that was suckers want a nigga to do.
So BEO Lil Kenny clapped back with the track Nadine and took some crazy shots at OG Boo Dirty. On the night that Boo Dirty and Yo Gotti got into a fight outside of the club, Boo Dirty got shot in the ass, and Lil Kenny clowned him about it and rapped, "When I was a witcher, you was a gangster. Now you a booty shaker. You ain't do shit. Got shot in your ass, that made your booty faker. You ain't do shit when your chain got took. That make you a fake gangster. Hopped in the car with your mask on backwards. Boy, you a real prankster." Getting called fake is one thing, but Lil Kenny took the disrespect to a whole new level when he started talking about OG Boo Dirty's job as a football coach and rapped, "Allegations on your head? Somebody split his wig. Every rap he ever said was all the shit I did. couldn't fool me with that football shit, my nigga, you play with kids. Then Lil Kenny told OG Boo Dirty he wasn't Young Mob and said, you gonna stop throwing up that mob, nigga. That's by choice or force. These niggas hurt, bruised. My nigga coming home. Stop calling around asking for his shoes.
Wait, so Boo Dirty still throwing up the mob even though he ain't the mob?
You in the interrogation room, I heard you giving up Blue's Clues. You said you fell back, but in real life, nobody don't fuck with you. OG Boo Dirty might not be cool with the rest of the Young Mob, but he's still Stupid Duke's brother, so they probably won't touch him. Boo Dirty isn't the only dude that Lil Kenny's been dissing though, and some people think he self-snitched about a crazy hit that went down in 2024. Yo Gotti's brother Big Juck was at the funeral for their uncle when the ops pulled up and killed him in front of his mom. Nobody was ever booked for the hit, but B.E.O. Lil Kenny dropped the track and rapped, "We come to get you like bounty."
This nigga here, bro. Sometimes I don't like even.
In front of his mama, they downed his brother. 556 is hitting at a nigga. Ain't no way I can miss your fat ass stomach. There's no evidence that Young Mob was the one that pulled the trigger on Big Juck. But rumors say that Big Juck.
This nigga sound like he be tattling this shit. Why does nigga voice sound like he just and then like he be tattling to his mama and shit? That's what he sound like he be tattling to his moms and shit. And then like when they took the bat and then they threw it in my face and then you know what else they did? And then like snitch and tattling ass poo butt ass dude. The fuck? I guess he doing what he do best. Just motherfucking just tattling it all. God damn.
Like a B.E.O. Lil Kenny and almost killed his manager, Cuz Chris. Everyone in Memphis knew that the beef was heating up, and B.E.O. Lil Kenny was throwing gas on the fire. But back then, nobody knew that a RICO was about to hit Young Mob. Some paperwork leaked in early 2025 though, and it didn't look good for Lil Kenny. Somebody on Reddit posted some alleged paperwork from a Young Mob RICO where the cops were saying that Lil Kenny was paying for hits. Nobody knows who Lil Kenny allegedly put the bag on, but rumors say he paid some shooters to take out Big Grape from KSBG. There's a lot of different stories about why Big Grape got killed and who pulled the trigger. But some sources claim that it started with a Double R affiliate named CEO Jizzle getting shot at the FedEx Forum during a Lil Baby concert. Getting the gun into the Forum is crazy. And
that's Dolph Cuz.
Ended up taking a bullet to the chest. He made out of the situation alive though, and rumors say he slid on KSBG and killed Big Grape. Nobody was ever booked for shooting Jizzle at the Forum, but a lot of people think it was a KSBG affiliate named J Hot. J Hot ended up getting killed too, but most sources claim that he got backdoored by his own homies and that the ops didn't catch him. Then the situation got even crazier after J Hot died, cause CEO Jizzle posted messages between J Hot and him where it looked like J Hot was apologizing for shooting Jizzle at the Forum. Some sources claim that Young Mob was behind J Hot getting killed though, and in July 2025, news broke that the feds were trying to take the mob down. The feds booked Stupid Duke and 7 other Young Mob affiliates, and now Stupid Duke and some of his homies are facing life sentences. According to the cops, in May 2022, 3 Young Mob shooters pulled up on some dudes from KSBG at a McDonald's and killed one of them. Then in March 2024, Stupid Duke and one of his homies allegedly tried to kill an op, but they had to pull off because there were cops in the area. And a couple months later, Stupid Duke and his homies went to a tattoo shop and robbed everyone inside. B.E.O. Lil Kenny wasn't named in the indictment. That doesn't mean he's gonna skate on everything. Some alleged paperwork already came out where the cops have evidence he was paying for hits.
Yeah, free Duke. I did hear Duke was locked up again. I was like, God damn, bro. Like, he can't even stay out. Like, he was out for a few months, cut up on a few beats and shit, and then went right back in.
There could be another case coming down on Young Mob. What's even crazier about Stupid Duke getting caught up in a RICO is that he just signed a record deal too. B.E.O. Lil Kenny came home and got a deal with Quality Control Records. And Stupid Duke was on his way up in the rap game too. They had a lot of momentum and could have kept it pushing in the industry, but Stupid Duke kept crashing out and might never come home now. Stupid Duke was allegedly sliding on the ops and robbing people all over Memphis. And
Stupid Duke and all of his friends, they threw rocks at us, and then like they took our lunch boxes and then like stole our juices, and like, you know what else they did? Like they told their mom and they didn't do anything about it.
And it's crazy that the cops got to him before the ops did. Stupid Duke knew how to move though, and when the cops put cameras up around his crib, they saw that Stupid Duke stayed strapped up even when he was just taking the trash out. B.E.O. Lil Kenny's still free right now.
Hey, like, nah, that's because it's motherfuckers taking pictures of him, taking his trash out, knowing that's where he stay. Yeah, nah, like, he got for a motherfucking reason, bro. Like, why is you waiting outside taking a picture of me? Why, if you know who I am, like, bro, stay out my damn business, bro.
Wrapped up, even when he was just taking the trash out. BEO Lil Kenny's still free right now, but the beef don't look like it's gonna slow down anytime soon. And if Lil Kenny's really putting bags on dudes' heads, then it's only gonna be a matter of time before the cops grab him too. A lot of people think it's weird that Young Mob got hit with the RICO while nothing has happened to Gotti and CMG though. One of Young Dolph's killers already testified that Big Jook paid for the Dolph hit. And everybody knows that Gotti was beefing with Young Dolph for years before he died. After Big Jook got killed, everyone thought the feds were gonna get involved with the situation. But so far, there hasn't been any movement from the cops.
Nigga, you know, motherfucking Gotti is part of that motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? That protection is there. They would have been got his ass, fool. They would have been got his ass.
Nobody knows what's going down behind the scenes though, and rumors say that the feds might be working on a RICO for Yo Gotti and CMG. BEO Lil Kenny put the beef back in the spotlight and allegedly helped keep the streets hot, but when he came home, he was talking about trying to inspire dudes in the trenches and focus on rap.
You stick to it, stick to the plan, you gonna make it happen, bro. It just set in stone this way. Just stay at it. You know what I'm saying? Keep working, stay at it. It's gonna show up, you know what I'm saying?
Lil Kenny started getting locked up when he was 14, and when he got out of the feds, it sounded like he was trying to leave all the drama behind. He even stayed out of Memphis for a while so he wouldn't get dragged back into the streets. But it's looking like the plans didn't work out, and now a bunch of his day one homies might never get out.
Well, that was something. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think of that one, man. Can y'all pick out anything that's cap as fuck out of this video? Yeah, it don't sound like he rushing digging, but it sounds like he just did some digging. But yeah, either way, leave criticisms at the bottom. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe button. I'm gonna catch y'all on this video. I love y'all, man. Appreciate you. Peace.